Okay, next on the list is FLEEKAZOID. Okay, pull it up.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am still sore. Yes, I am on painkillers. But at the same time, also, like, I have not recorded anything in days now, and I feel like I should be doing more. I just got off Keen's stream, and he streamed for 18 hours straight. So I'm sorry, if that man can do that shit, I can do a fucking recording. Like, damn. I can't stream any games, which is what I wanted to do originally because all my games that I wanted to play are all updating, and it's late, so I can't wait for them. But anyway, other than that, let's check out some videos. I've been meaning to react to a couple of videos that I have been waiting for patiently to watch. Fleek's new video, Maxwell's new video. There's a bunch of AI music videos that I need to check out. But yeah, let's get into this video and see what he's talking about. He's obviously talking about highguard. I'm a bit late to the party, obviously. But yeah, let's check out the video and see what he says.
Last week, a truly horrible lore drop hit the world that completely changed the public's perception of the institutions we've come to respect. News so bad, Jay-Z had to flee the country. That's right, you know what I'm talking about. highguard came out. highguard is so bad, it made me jump out my window. Fortunately...
What the fuck? Like, I knew the game was bad, like, damn. This guy always takes things to the extreme. Makes sense. I heard it was really fucking bad. I wasn't gonna play it, so... I'm glad other people experienced that and I didn't have to.
I live on the first floor, so I walked back inside and uninstalled it. Then I
was about to say, okay, cool, yeah, that's the more understandable take, but he had more in store for me that I was not aware of.
Left out my second floor window. From the people that made 2 dead games comes another dead game. It just...
2 dead games? Like, I know Titanfall is dead now, but it was very good. And I don't know if Apex is doing anything anymore. I haven't heard anything from that, so it's probably dead at this point. Actually, let me go and check. Let's check what the current Steam DB for Apex is right now, because I have no idea actually. Steam DB Apex is Apex dead? The 60,000. Okay, it's not dead. Like Apex Legends isn't dead. Nowhere close to it. It's not nearly as good as it used. Like rating wise, it's nowhere nearly as high as it used to be. Yeah, it's nowhere nearly as high as it used to be. Fuck. Sorry, tired. But it's not. It's not. There's games that are actually dead. This game is just dying.
Creativity in this industry. At 2 years after Concord's release, we're already remaking it. I'm not even done reviewing Concord 2, and Concord 3 just got a...
I've already checked this game out. I've seen the videos, I've seen the trailer, seen the gameplay. I've given my take on the game. I'm very lukewarm for the most part, provided they get rid of this thing in the background. They change this old man's entire design. And they changed this fucker's entire design. The game is gonna flop. If this guy's design gets changed, and the old man's design gets completely changed, and this thing in the background is completely removed, the game looks good. I'm a fan of roguelikes, it's a roguelike. I'm a fan of Monster Hunters, it's a Monster Hunter game, basically. So provided they do that, I might play it. Provided they don't do that, I will never touch this game.
What the fuck? God damn, it's just one Concord after another. Oh, I can't wait for Horizon Zero Salads. Horizon Forbidden Treadmill, come.
Fucking hell. It's like the Photoshop job is done so well.
Coming soon. But enough of that Concord. We're talking about this Concord. The devs maintained radio silence before launch. They should have kept radio silence. Don't even drop the game. Just keep going and never look back.
Honestly, if Jeff Keighley didn't say shit about this game, he didn't put it in the #1 spot, literally the final showing at the Game Awards, if he didn't make such a big deal about this game, no one would have talked about this game. This game would have released. It would have gotten a small following. The game would have gone off and lived its mediumly long life. It wouldn't have lived a long life, but it would have gone on for a couple of years without much going on about it. It wouldn't have had all this backlash. It would have just existed as one of the games that exist that just eventually dies. But because Jeff Keighley wanted to make such a big deal about it, it became massive news. Everyone looked at it. Everyone started ranking. Everyone started hating on the game because it looks like shit. And yeah, they should blame Jeff Keighley for the failure of this game. After themselves, obviously, because they made a shit-looking game.
Games like the buzzing sound in Kingsman. I play it and I want to throw a shake weight at a hippie. People are complaining that many of the reviews were left by people with less than 2 hours. If you have more than 2 hours in this game, you are worse than a scooter rider. My
fucking hell. Okay. Makes sense.
favorite part about this whole thing was them calling it a new breed of shooter before announcing that it was every fucking shooter. Hey, here's a new breed of dog. It's called a golden retriever. Get the fuck out of here. Getting serious here, having 6 or 7 minutes into highguard, I now have more playtime than 80% of the reviews. So speaking with that seniority, this game fucking sucks. Highguard is a generic game in a saturated market. Games can succeed in a saturated market, but the incumbent has to fuck up, and the other guy has to understand what hole he's filling. Fellas, Arc Raiders is Tarkov for VR chat players. Marvel Rivals is for people that are tired of looking at Overwatch porn. Highguard is a nothing for no.
I mean, not entirely wrong about Marvel Rivals and Overwatch, but also for those that, you know, don't want to deal with Overwatch stupid shit anymore. They did a good thing recently, actually, where they were like, cool, we're going to introduce the new characters. They were like, Marvel Rivals is beating us, so we're going to release all of our characters at once. So they like dropped 5 characters. There you go. One of those characters was an attractive female. And then a minority of people were like, no, this chick is attractive. You can't release her like this. And then the devs were like, yeah, you're right. Let's make her ugly. It's like, the fuck? You did something that brought people back, and then you went and fucked it up. You don't deserve shit. Give me my money back from Overwatch 1.
They say they made something we've never seen. I see it right there. And there, and there, and there, and there. It's an arena shooter with resource gathering, team deathmatch with battle royale looting, and Rainbow Six defense tactics, but all the prep time doesn't matter. This is like taking chlamydia, AIDS, and herpes, mixing it into a jar and drinking it. Why am I fighting 3 people on a map the size of Bulgaria? People say the new 5v5 mode fixes it. Now I'm just worried we won't be able to.
Yeah, now you don't even have players for your match. Because there's only 6 people playing the game. If you're lucky.
To fill out a lobby in a few months. My biggest gripe about this game is that it's boring. I don't want to play it anymore. If I had to take it from a kindergarten level to a 3rd grade level, they don't want me to shoot people in my hero shooter. There's big maps, few enemies, long spawn times, long run times, long TTK, looting to get gear, farming to get good gear, waiting to capture the flag, waiting for the siege, waiting for Daw to get his fat ass over here.
This man is never going to let this fucker die. You will drag him around in every video.
And if you think it's bad for you, imagine how your teammates are holding up. ADHD diagnoses are at all-time highs. Imagine if you were on the point in Overwatch and your teammate was off farming for a diamond fucking pickaxe. Well, you don't have to. That's highguard. Before you say, get good, I'm going to get a better game. This new game called Overwatch just came out, and it looks pretty.
I was just talking about Overwatch. But yeah, no, they fucked up already. Obviously, this video is a couple of days old now. I think, actually, how old is this video now? Yeah, it's 10 days old. So yeah, no, they've already fucked it up.
Interesting. Much more promising than Overwatch 2.
Just, this was such a fucking fall off.
And you know what that game has? Heroes that actually play differently. And Rivals, Wolverine thrashes people with all 4 inches. Spider-Man goos people up. And Visigow claps them with their round rumpus. Here, we're all just dumpster divers looking for a less shitty gun. Okay, fine, you have abilities, so I take that back. Every 5 minutes you get to remember who you're playing as, then you remember what they look like, and you get sad. Greek philosopher Janet Jackson once said, "You don't know what you got till it's gone." Duh! I'm sorry.
That is... What the fuck even is that? What happened? This is a fake character. This is the one that should have existed. But this is not the one that existed.
Baby, I didn't realize what we had together. Developers these days have 2 modes. Boardroom approved and Lovecraftian horror. Overwatch characters were practically cartoons. Steroid Man.
Great ass!
Prestige Salad Dodger. You look at them, you get harder than Daw at an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is just Hero Shooter Avowed. Oh, there you are, Daw. Hey, I saw your mother the other day. I guess nothing runs in your family. You and your mama so fat, they had to put you in separate games because you wouldn't fit in the same game. I'm sorry, just get out of here, you salad dodger. I'll catch up to you later. Shouldn't take long. Now all this can be forgiven if the gameplay was good, but is it? Hell no. The gunplay is impactless and the time to kill is longer than Avatar 3. But hey, maybe I'm getting too negative. Let me see if a Steam review can convince me to give the game another shot. This one looks insightful. Geoff Keighley slept with Miss Piggy so we could play this game. Thumbs up.
What the fuck is that review? That's definitely one of the reviews of all time.
Except most people can't play.
30 to 40 FPS during gunfights and 45 outside of fights on medium settings. Damn. I don't know, the best PC. 2070 is fucking good. Like, you don't need... Honestly, you don't need much more than this. Like, for most games. The fuck? You have this, you should be fucking sorted with this game. The game looks like ass. Like it's not Cyberpunk 2077. It's not Witcher fucking 4. Not COD. Like, COD actually looks good visually. This should not be this fucking shitty. I wonder, actually, does it run on Unreal Engine? That would actually explain everything. What's the game called again? Oh my god. Engine. That's not how you spell engine. Wow! What are the fucking chances? A game that runs on Unreal Engine 5 runs like ass. What the fuck are the chances? That makes this makes a lot of sense now. Wait, what the fuck is this? I've never played an FPS game where I can't see my team's stats, kills, deaths, assists, damage, and etc. Like I'm doing all of the damage and you take the last hits, or vice versa. I want to see this stuff. Is this some no toxicity thing? Because I hate it. Also, the enemy stats too. And why can I not see how much damage I do to the enemy when I died? They don't even fucking allow that. Are you serious? Like, the fuck? The stupid mount can't move backwards. The game is insanely blurry. Okay. When I get hit into gunfights... there's full stop. When I get into gunfights, I can barely see where the enemy is because it just looks like constant motion blur. Oh, fuck. The whole reinforcement part of the game is such a waste of time. It literally does not make a single difference. Looting also almost feels pointless and unexciting. Does controllers get an aim assist? This was the main reason why main reason I quit Apex. I hated fighting controllers, and I feel like sometimes I get lasered in this game from controller players just like Apex. I was more sorry. Okay. In what? In Apex, I'm assuming? But yeah, no, this review says it all. Yeah, no.
Play this game because the game can't fucking run. Even DSL 2.
This game needs performance improvements, especially in combat. It comes to CPU intensive, resulting in low frame rates and increased latency. You know, there is a simple solution. Stop making games in Unreal Engine 5.
0.3 can't save this game's performance. You got
Like, performance problems is a very simple answer. First look, are they running on Unreal Engine? If they are, then leave. Stop using Unreal Engine. I crashed twice loading the tutorial and then crashed twice trying to join the queue. So look here. Look at this. So this is the thing. There are games that run well on Unreal Engine. It takes a very good developer to make a game and optimize it for Unreal Engine 5. But most developers don't know how to do this, so they just release shit that runs like ass because Unreal Engine is easy to use. Look at Black Myth: Wukong. When it released, there was a couple of performance issues, but they made the game run like quite well, actually. Very quickly, actually. I'm running a 1060 with a 16 gig RAM and an i5. I can run Black Myth: Wukong on medium settings. They did a very good job with the performance on that game. This on a 2070 can't run well on medium. Let's look at some others. Monster Hunter Wildlands. That game ran like ass on everything. What engine did they use? Unreal Engine 5. Let's look at Borderlands 4. They were too lazy to make their own engine, so they used Unreal Engine 5. And what was the result? The game runs like ass. I don't know how it is now. I don't know if they've improved it. I don't own the game. I don't care to own the game because Borderlands 3 was shit when it came to the story and the characters and the writing and everything. I have heard Borderlands 4's writing is vastly improved. But, I mean, shit being better than shit is still shit. I'm sorry. Like, that is just a fact. When it comes to the writing needs to be so much highly improved. The story and writing needs to be so much better that it basically needs to be a different studio writing it, in my opinion. But I have heard some good things about the story. I will play it at some point when I can sell the 7 Seas to get it. And if the story isn't shit, and if it runs well, then I will purchase it. Until then, the game can miss me. I will not fucking touch it. But yeah, no. Unreal Engine games, they run like ass. Companies should stop using them just because it's easy.
people crashing out of the tutorial. Just as a note to those playing, if your game crashes in the tutorial, here in Texas, we call that divine intervention. Take the money you would have spent on skins, throw a little bit of it into the plate on Sunday, then take what's left and go buy this big titty shirt for 10% off using code PIMP. I'm sick and tired of these premature babies. You shouldn't release a game if you need 2 more years to finish it. People say, oh, don't say mean things about the game, give them time, let them cook. That's what the dev time was.
Yes, this is another thing. When it comes to games, games should release in a complete state, not be a early access without being an early access. I want to buy a game. I don't want to buy an early access. Like, the fuck? Why are there games that release into early access that run better than your released games? Fix your fucking shit and release it when it's ready to be released. I don't want to wait a year after it releases to play it. One of the biggest fucking problems with this was Cyberpunk. There was also No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is good now. Same as so is Cyberpunk. But it should not have released in the state that it did. As good as they are now, they should not have released like that. And you know, Borderlands 4 again, Monster Hunter Wilds again, they should not have released in the state that they did. You know, the game should not be releasing in the States. If you're releasing a game in the States and it's not an early access game, then you should fuck off.
4. You had years to cook. Don't bring the chef out of the kitchen once the meal is on my table to finish sodomizing my beef lo mein. They're talking about fixing the game and bringing back the 100,000 players they got on launch. I hate to break it to you, but unless you can tweak this game into being Titanfall 3, you don't have a shot. This game was developed in secrecy, it should have been released in secrecy, and it should have died in secrecy. And I mean no respect to Jeff Keighley, but you did this. We all know Joff sacrificed highguard to promote his appearance on the Muppet Show. He said,
"No, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother."
I know it, he knows it, he knows it, he knows it, he knows it, you know it, I know it, he knows it. I'd rather stare at
I said this exact thing. 100%. This is agreed. He killed this game.
this wall waiting for Neo 3 than keep playing this game. 9
I still want to play Neo 3. I want to actually purchase Neo 3 at some point.
out of 10 rage bait from Jelk Keighley. But Daw, you've eaten everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video and
Fucking hell. FLEEKAZOID is always funny. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed. Yeah, give FLEEKAZOID a like. Go subscribe to his channel. He's always fucking fun to watch. And yeah, highguard is dead. highguard died because of Jeff Keighley. And stop making games on Unreal Engine. That's my TED Talk for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.